Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading's for Libra for January of 2021. Happy New Year to everybody. For all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath. I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Guess it makes all you Libras named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't think these cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like an overall theme. Now, we have really good cards here, actually, but we have a couple, or just one big blip in here, but I think most of us are getting it over it or past it, however you want to say. Our words are interesting. They're peace, authenticity, discernment. That's interesting, which goes with one of our cards, light and obedience, which is really a tough one. I guess I'm hoping it means being obedient to what I am being guided to do. Basically, that's what I'm hoping for all of us. Anyhow, on the bottom of the deck here, we got a really quick moving card here. We got 8 of Rods, and that's pretty exciting because that's movement towards our goals, and it means the goals that we are moving towards are assured, and that's excellent type of energy for anyone. So it's a fast-moving month for us, things coming and going probably really quickly. So if anything is tough, hard, we'll know we're going to make it through it and get through it, as how do I want to put this? Kind of like as rapidly as possible. So it's a time of following through on anything that has already been put into motion and planning for making those next moves. So really planning them out, being true to myself, like our word down there, authenticity. It's when we've shot our arrows into the air and they're aimed at the goal, and we are right on spot with that goal. And it's really particular because it means it's time for the action, for initiating the next phase of something. So whatever it is we're working on or towards, because rods are usually business, finance, these are general readings, so doesn't necessarily have to be so, but it can be also travel, considerable, like landings, taking off again, busy time, very hopeful situations, but things are moving really fast. And we have 2 fast moving cards here, actually right in a row, actually. So busy, hopeful, things moving extremely fast. We're to stay with them, but we are to remain who we are in the process of that. And that's why our word authenticity is in here, because, if we aren't true or remain true to who we are, we can get messed up, and we're not going to have a peaceful, light-filled situation to actually deal with. So we want to stay in that peaceful space. We want to remain authentic, really true to who we are this month. And it's important because this card is establishing a role that I want to play and letting go of any roles that no longer suit me. Anything that's I don't want to deal with, I don't want to have in my life anymore, anything like that, I'm going to totally let go of, basically, with this kind of energy, and maintain an energetics of staying in the middle of like that peaceful type of energy where I know what it is that I am moving towards and I'm not getting detoured. I'm going to be obedient, like our word down here, to that which is within my integrity, that which is within my authentic self, and staying peaceful. Because like I said, this is fast for us. This beginning of the year, the energies I'm seeing in here are really quick, because next we have the Chariot card. And I got this thing held wrong. It's going all over the place. But we have the Chariot card here next. Here's forces pulling in two opposite directions, the black horse and the white horse. But we are moving very fast right along with them. So transition is occurring, but it's occurring more rapidly than we're used to, or more rapidly than we like, So we've got to stay in that state of peace where we are listening, paying attention, and being obedient to the guidance that we're being given, because we're holding things together and we're doing it very successfully. We're uniting like opposite type energies, and we're going to do that again in another card here once more, but to stay on track. And that's on the track that we have chosen. I want you to keep those words. They keep saying, keep those words in mind. The track that we have chosen. Each one of us are individual. We have different birthdays, that's for sure. We're not all born on the same day, the same time, the same year. So what is it that I truly want in my life? Because our end card here is a manifestation of what it is that I truly want. So it's a situation where like we are kind of completely and totally involved, but we're totally and happily involved in the situation. So feeling all together with ourselves, like remaining in our authenticity, feeling that whatever task is at hand, we are able to accomplish it, even though it's way faster pace than we're used to. Now remember also that Eight of Rods, that's really a fast pace type energy also, So when the changes are happening like that and they're happening this fast, we're going to be the ones that are keeping up with them, whether it's in our career. This can be like a career card, or it can be in a relationship. And a lot of us, that may be relationship oriented also, where we're having a change possibly in a relationship that I'm seeing here, where, and it's changing really, really rapidly. So it'll be with our relationship, with our career, some type of community involvement that we might be in. But we're sensitive this month, very sensitive and highly intuitive, or in tune with any type of minor adjustments that we have to make this month to keep things going our way and to keep things going on track, like in the right direction. We don't want these things to get all flubbed up or all messed up in any way, shape, or form, because I believe or feel in my heart there's something that we truly want, that we're moving towards or for. So it can be career, relationship, community involvement, something I'm involved in somehow, some way. Because our next card here it's actually another rod card. So maybe for a lot of us, it is going to be career, business, if I'm retired, maybe investment type energy. And, if the stock market's fluxing a lot, if I'm doing investments, I'd want to be up on top of whatever it is, because the next one here is the Queen of Rods energy. And like I said before, Rods energy is usually business finance. It doesn't always have to be, but for the most part, it is. And this is a really strong, powerful, mature energy, male or female. It's going to be fire sign energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries type energy, male or female, but a person in a position of authority that really likes to shine. They like to stand out. They're like the lion or the lioness, kind of intelligent, warm, generous, very generous. Fire energy is very generous and extremely loving. They're honorable, they're friendly, and this is a mature energy. It's not a knight, it's not a page, it's very mature. It stands in that kind of energy. So the advice they would give us, if it's someone outside of us, the advice they're going to give us is well worth taking. So heads up, pay attention to what this person's saying. If it's someone outside of me, and if it's someone I want to talk to, they'd be loyal, like a loyal confidant. They'd keep my secrets sacred or separate, they would provide valuable, assistance. They are extremely good money managers. They know how money works and they know how to use it. So the advice that they'd give us around finances would be extremely beneficial to us. And if it's not an actual person in our lives, it means now's a time for us to move forward on anything that's a business venture that we're planning, And it could say also that some of us need to step into this type of energy in order to manifest what we need to succeed, because it's mature, it's intelligent, it's loyal, confident, knows exactly what it is that they're speaking about at any given time, especially around money, especially around it. And for a lot of us Libras, money's been tight. A lot of people have been laid off of work or lost their jobs permanently. We still, I would assume, based on what's going on here in the States, we may be in for a few more months of that struggle energy around the illness and, everything that's going on here. And a lot of us are in that state of maybe having lost a lot or a lot of money or people that we love or care about. It's a lot of that type of energy. And I feel as if it's still going to be hanging on around a lot of us in January, but ours is changing. So that's the good thing, but this is our blip and it's the tough one. This is a Three of Swords card, and I picked these cards originally just because I loved the colors. They were so bright, but this one actually has blood dripping down off of it. So this is the Three of Swords is about, it's a breakup energy, maybe breaking up of a love relationship. It signifies kind of sorrow, the breaking up, card of severance, but there's a sense that whatever was severed or whatever separation or breakup or whatever it is, it was needed, a relationship ending, a friendship ending, some type of alliance that we thought was like cemented in stone, what is ending. There's sorrow, there's regret, but the end result is always positive. You can see the clouds here and the blood dripping off and the heart is pierced and it looks so sad, but behind that heart, the light is shining through. It pierces through the darkness and it means things are going to be okay. We're coming out on the other end of it better. So some of us will be feeling the pain, like I said, of separation right now. And a lot of times This can mean like separation in the area of a love relationship that was extremely important to us. So that's a tough one. You know, like a third party situation where someone came in and broke something up that we thought was good for us, or a relationship we really loved or adored, you know, and we thought the situation was stable. But the card itself actually means that it was ready to happen anyhow. So if we'd have looked around, really looked around, whatever it was we thought was just fine, we weren't really looking at. And a lot of times we Libras, like our word down here, we want to keep the peace at all costs. And sometimes that cost can be very strong, you know. So whatever died, it needs to like be allowed to disintegrate in our psychic structure. So the card means don't hold on to the past. We don't want to hold on to anything that's in the past that's no longer important to us. Remember those words that came off of, I believe, the Chariot card. The Chariot card. Establish the role that I want to play and let go of the ones that I no longer are serving me, the ones that I don't choose to play anymore, and just, you know, let them go. Leave them where they are. Leave them in the past where they belong, because we're moving forward to like a new future. Eight of Rods, you know, maybe we're moving across the country for a new job. Maybe we're moving because of a new relationship or something along those lines, because we are manifesting whatever it is that we're moving towards that goal. Because next comes this Star card, and that means we're experiencing like a new flow of energy and a new flow of confidence and feeling good about ourselves and feeling like in touch or in tune or in the right place in the universe right now. So being at like this significant point of departure for which we've actually been preparing for it for most of our lives, you know, and when we are prepared for something like this to happen, we receive assistance from the invisible world, which is the picture that she's pouring of water here in, or drawing out of actual spirit, this blue pitcher here, and pouring out without spilling a drop onto the earth plane. So it's a kind of a manifestation card. So we're getting the assistance from the spiritual world and also the material world. You know, good things are coming to us because we're flowing in that pure flow of the energy of the universe, and we're being obedient to that light that's coming through us. And so we're full of faith this month, and we're full of, you know, we're full of faith. We're full of all the processes that happen in between trying to get to the goal or get to the place that we truly want to be in our life, and we know that it's coming. So we're setting new goals right now for the future, maybe opening doors to brand new opportunities, maybe in career, and some of us in relationships also. And because we're in tune with that natural flow of abundance of the entire universe, there's a likelihood, better likelihood than at any other time in our lives, that we'd be getting benefits coming from the material world in the form of money. It can be possessions, gifts being given to us, recognition, allocates, all kinds of really good things come. So to me, not only is the Star card a good card, right? It's a card of manifestation, a card of manifesting the things that I truly want, truly desire in my life, the things that are really, really important to me, and making sure that I'm actually in that free flow energy where I can take and receive all of the gifts that are being given to me. This feels like an important turning point, is what they want me to say. An important turning point in all of our lives. And it is a new year, so things change every single year of our lives as we mature. And we have this very mature energy here that's telling us that, things are getting better. And I like that for us. Oh my, our card is acceptance. I don't know as if I've ever pulled that one before. After 4 years of doing these, I don't know if I've ever pulled it. But our card's acceptance. It says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. This way you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. That's an interesting card to go along with that last message that we were getting there. Time, it is, doesn't it feel like, how do I want to say it? Enough is enough, and now it's time to move forward. Take whatever's coming. It says you receive this card to help your relationship with yourself and others. Next time you're tempted to judge yourself or someone else harshly, pray for their health and happiness instead. This more positive route builds self-esteem and harmony and heals relationships. And that's our Three of Swords energy there. Notice how much better you feel when you think positively about yourself and others, and don't try to control or change others. Let go of the tendencies to force things to happen. You receive your desired or better outcome more peacefully, like our word. When one door closes, another one opens. So we're going to have door maybe that closes on us, but the transition energy of this month is so much faster than what it was before. And if we think about that word discernment, highly likely with this Three of Swords energy, that if we used that discernment, we might have recognized what was coming ahead of time, so we wouldn't have been harmed or hurt by it in the form that we actually have. Well, have been is what I was to say. Well, Libra, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell y'all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you want to just go neb about me, all of the information, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information is down below the screen at the website. Also, there's 2 short videos over there. One explains the prayer class, the other the sutras that I put out there for you. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. Videos over at the website explains how to format prayers, why you do them the way you do. Sutras are simple thought forms. You put it in a meditation, takes 5 minutes a day to do, and these enhance the clear perceptions. They're very specific for enhancing the clear perceptions. The videos over there. So to everybody that I met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.